What's going on, everybody? This is Captain Obvious, and welcome back to another Minecraft tutorial. Alright guys, what you have before you is my Minecart storage recall system. Okay, so let's say you would like, I don't know, diamonds, right? Press the button, you come over here to your little collection window, and boom, you got yourself diamonds. So let's send it back. And then let's choose some gold. So we're going to go ahead and press gold. Come over here. Boom, we got ourselves the gold. Send it back, and now let's go ahead and let's say we want some glowstone dust. Press it, and boom, we got ourselves glowstone dust. Keep in mind, there's a couple of quirky things with this, but before I say the quirks, just I did have this in my Season 3 world, my Season 3 Let's Play on another channel, and it worked phenomenally. I had it pretty much for everything. It's super expandable, and it works really well. Okay, so let's get into the quirks. First quirk is when you're building it, or when you're using it, I do suggest you start with the far left side first and go all the way down. The reason is when you press it, as you see, it's going to pick, it's going to just try to go to each storage area first and obviously get rejected and then come here. So let's say you were to press this one first and then press this one afterwards. What's going to happen is when the gold returns, because the diamond is already going, the gold is going to go here, and then the only spot the diamond would have to go is right here. So always start with the left first and go down, or just wait a little bit. You can always just wait a couple seconds. I mean, how long does it take? Let's see. So we press the button, right? So let's say you want to do this one, the gold, and then the diamond, right? So it comes down. We press it. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have to wait like 5 seconds. Okay, and then you can go ahead and press the diamond. Really not that long. I mean, honestly, I'm in creative, so by the time you go there, right, collect your gold, press it, and then we're to go all the way to the diamond button. Where would we even be? It's pretty much already there. So it's really not even that big a deal. Okay? So that's the first quirk. The second quirk, it is directional based. Okay, so to have this system on the right-hand side, like I have it, you have to be facing this. When I say facing, I don't mean facing the unit. I mean facing the actual controls themselves. If you look on the map, we have to be facing south, and also you could build it facing west. Okay, so south and west, you can have this on the right-hand side. If you're going to go north or east, you just have to reverse the build and put this on this side over here. Okay, so keep that in mind. I've always built it going this way, so that's going to be southwest. Okay, if you wanted to make sure it works 100%, just build it south if you can. Okay, just make sure you build it south, because what happens is this is an old build from another channel that I had. I just had to update it for the Bedrock Edition. Had to make a bunch of changes, so I haven't actually tested it on west. I've tested it on north, and as you can see over there, the two. I've tested it on north and east, and they worked fine on the other side. But I've tested on south. I have not tested it on west. I'm just imagining it was the same on the other version. So just keep that in mind. But north and east are confirmed for this side. Okay. So let's go ahead and put that map away and get into what we're going to need. I feel like I'm missing something. So here's what you're going to need. You're going to need minecart with chest, okay, however many you want for the unit. Some torches. I'm going to be using the red concrete just for this block here. You can make it whatever you want. I just thought it looked kind of cool. Okay, you're going to need some buttons. I'm putting an ender chest in here just for fun, just to have some additional storage. Okay, some item frames, some stairs, a block of quartz. You're going to need detector rails, regular rails, redstone. You actually don't need a lever anymore. I kind of condensed it. Repeater, and some power rails. Okay, it's really cool. You actually used to need a what is that called? A sticky piston, and there was like a whole extra track. But because of this that doesn't work in this version, which is actually better because I was able to condense it. So much better. Okay, so again, let's make sure we build it in this direction so it works. So we're just gonna come over here. So first, what we're gonna do is we're gonna build our little units. So go 3 high, 1, skip a space. That's 3. These are the spaces. That's 2 spaces, 3 spaces, 4 spaces, and 5 spaces. Okay, so make sure you have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to turn Okay, we're going to turn. We're going to go like this. And then we're going to go like this. Okay, for this one, just put an upside down stair. And this one could just be regular. All right, we're going to put an ender chest in here. And we're going to put our button right there. Okay, you with me so far? All right, cool. Next up, we're going to put our stairs on the bottom. Like that. Okay, we're going to put stairs upside down on the top. Like that. And then again, whatever block you would like in the middle, just go ahead and put it. Okay, and then just put your button right on that, like so. Okay, so what do we know? Oh, and then let's get rid of these while we're here. Item frames go right there on that top step, if you'd like. Okay, so we don't need that. We don't need our buttons. Let's go ahead and put our carts down. We don't need that as well for right now. Perfect. Oh, well, we don't need our ender chest. Beautiful. Okay, let's go behind it. Okay, so right where the colors are, you're going to put 2 coming out, just like this. Redstone goes on the back. Okay, turn around, and your repeaters come facing out. Okay? Now what we're going to do is we're going to walk it up 3. So put a block in the ground and go 1, 2, 3, and then break all the bottom blocks. Okay, we're going to do that the whole way. Okay, now that that's done, you're going to come here. The block where the repeater goes into, so the block that it's touching, you're going to go torch there, torch on the next one. Okay, and then we're going to put down some dust right on top of those blocks, like so. Okay, now I'm going to use red just so it's easier for you to see. So above the red blocks there coming out, we're going to have more red blocks. Okay, can you see that? Let's just put that there, and then put where that little corner is, just cover it up, and then put another line like that. Okay, so then what you're going to do is coming out like this. You're going to go ahead and put your red blocks. Okay, so keep in mind if you're building it on the other side, just everything that we're doing, reverse it. Okay, just make sure everything is reversed. Not these. These are all the same, but where we're going to be putting the rails and stuff like that, and you would obviously have the red coming this way. Just make sure you flip it. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing. We're going to walk it up 3. 1, 2. Actually, is it just 2? Yeah, it's just 2. Sorry. So we're just going to walk it up 2. Oops. I'm breaking the wrong ones. You want to break the top ones over here. Okay, now that we have that done, here's what we're going to go ahead and do. On these bottom ones right here, so there's a line of red, like right behind the frame. We're just going to go ahead and put these regular rails. On the next one up, on the next ones, I'm sorry, right here, we're going to put detector rails. And then on the top part, we're going to hit power rails. So when we press that button, okay, that is going to light this up, which is going to activate the rail and send the cart. So that's how that happens. And the detector rails are going to be the ones that actually turn these. Okay. Now starting from the left-hand side over here, make sure it's on the left. It's just easier to do it. You're going to go ahead and put powered rails. Okay, and then go 1, 2. Okay, so it should look like that. Right over here, right where the power rails are in the middle, just go ahead and put down your torches. Okay, we can put it right there. Alright guys, sorry about that little cut. For some reason the game just shut off on me. Anyway, so now that we have this, okay, what we're going to do is you're going to go ahead and put, first you got to break this, okay, underneath where the button is, so the block where the button is. You're going to go ahead and put a piece of redstone dust. Then you're going to put a block there, doesn't matter what it is. Probably should just stick with the quartz or whatever you have. Right? So what you're going to do is you're going to put a powered rail, a regular rail, and then we're just going to start the process of walking it up. Okay? Just like that. And then these 3, 1, 2, 3 are powered. And then obviously the corner has to be a regular one. Okay, and now all you got to do is just build this up around it. I mean, you don't have to. Just when you look through it, it looks a lot better. In my opinion, anyway. Okay, just walk that up. And then give it... Oh, and then let's put our minecart with chest on. So they go right on top here. Okay, they just sit there, obviously, because they're not powered. Until we press the button. And now we do some bug testing. Perfect. Press the button. Make sure it goes back to where you want it to go. and boom, it's done. Press another one, just double check it, and then make sure it goes where you want it to go, and boom, and that's it. So then you'd be responsible for just filling in whatever you want here, whatever the items are. And let's go ahead and just cover this up as well. So come out on the side and go up 4 blocks. Same thing here, come out diagonally and go up 4 blocks, and then we're just going to hide these torches by putting some upside down stairs. And there you go. That is it, guys. That's the whole thing. Now keep in mind you are going to be able to see this, but I think it looks kind of cool actually. Like when you watch, just press something and it comes by. I don't know why. I just like it. I think it looks pretty cool. Now I didn't have that in the other version. In the other version, the carts would come here and they would just drop down. But for some reason, the dropping function is just not working well in this version. So that's why we're doing the walk down. Okay, and I actually like it this way anyway. There's no sticky pistons. There's none of that. So, all right. But let me know in the comments what you guys think. That's going to do it for me. Until next time, Captain Obvious out. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you'd like to check out this video, just click on the card. If you're on a mobile device, just check in the description. And maybe consider subscribing.